Oh my God, it's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, we're into the holidays.
It's unreal, huh?
Unbelievable how fast time goes.
It's been a crazy, crazy year, hasn't it?
It has. It has been a crazy year, and we're trying to make the best of it. And today was an exciting day. Sue and I did what we love to do, and that's get out and have somewhat of a small hike.
Yeah, we walked about 3 miles. It was a trail, but it was slippery because the leaves were very slick, weren't they?
Yes, and so in the South, I mean, it's no secret that we live in the South, and the best time of the year to be outside is this time of the year, is fall and spring. Winter, if it's mild, which it's supposed to be this year, is a good time. Summer is a little too hot. So today was real nice, and we went to one of our favorite places to hike, and it was just a beautiful day. It was real nice. It was not real hot, not real cold. And it was just nice.
I wouldn't really call it a hike. It was more of a walk, a very slow walk, because we have our senior, Sierra. Here, I did take some video of... It's a beautiful, beautiful day today, isn't it?
Oh my God, November. And to be so beautiful. It's about 70 degrees, not bad. And we're walking in a park, so there is some tree cover. No leaves on the trees, but still, it's great.
There's some leaves. There's some pretty ones. We forgot school's out all week for Thanksgiving since we don't have kids. Well, we do have a grandson in school, but we don't pay attention to that, do we? So it's kind of crowded today. So we've got to do this quickly before somebody comes off and knocks us down. A lot of bike riders, walkers, other dogs. So.
Oh, well, the dogs are loving it. Sammy and Sierra are loving the walk. They don't get out that much to walk.
Still hanging, they were colorful, but most of the leaves had fallen off, making it slick, and Sierra struggled on those leaves, and then Sammy was very, very hyperactive.
She was, and I guess we didn't realize that being the week Thanksgiving, that kids would be out of school, and so there was a lot of people at the park.
Well, mostly riding bikes, riding bikes, yeah.
Yeah, running bikes and on the swings and walking and and it's a huge park, but still there was a lot of people there.
So every year we like to say what we're thankful for, and this year I have to admit I've been struggling a little bit more than previous years. It's, to me, I'm an empath. That's somebody who picks up on people's anxiety and depression and sadness and feelings. So when I go out, which I don't do too often, but if I go shopping or go somewhere, I pick up on people's frustrations as they can't afford food or gifts or whatnot, and I pick up on, well, you see it in road rage or driving that's not too friendly, and so I'm more affected than the average person because I'm very intuitive and I'm more in tune to people's emotions.
What am I?
What are you?
I don't know.
Are you an empath? I don't think you're an empath.
No.
For some reason, I don't think most men are. I mean, I don't have any statistics on this, but I just have a gut feeling that's more women than men, because women tend to always be the caregivers, and that's a stereotypical thing. But in general, women, and not all women. I mean, I say I've ever, like, my mother always told me of the 8 kids, I was the sensitive one. And she said it kind of as a negative thing, but I see it, it's kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time. Because,
well, I'm kind of sensitive. I mean, I pick up on people's emotions.
So you're
not as much as you.
You're an empath, Junior.
I could be, yeah, junior in the working.
Yes, you're more in tune than most people, but I'm too much in tune to. I mean, I can sit down meet a stranger, just sense all their tension and anxiety. And so that makes me more anxious and more tense. Kind of like our dogs. Our dog Sierra, especially our border collie, she's tuned into people, and she gets anxious when people.
Yeah, she sure does.
She picks up on people's anxiety, so she's an empath too. Except she doesn't do anything about it. She's pretty independent.
So Sierra, being 14 and a half, she really loves to walk. She loves the exercise. Being a border collies have a larger heart than most dogs, because their job is to herd, and they're out on the farm usually, or on the ranch, running and chasing cattle most of the day. So she loves to walk, and she does fairly well. We got to 3 miles, and she was still doing pretty good. Gave her some water, and we start to slow down and rest a little bit, and then she starts to pull, like she just wants to get back to the car and collapse. And but she had a good time. Sammy, she is just a go puppy, and hopefully this will slow her down a little bit tonight, and she won't be as active. And she enjoyed the water. And getting back to the car, she kind of kept going, sitting in Sue's lap. And a car was next to us that had a dog, and it was in the driver's lap, and Sammy starts barking at it. And
this was as we were driving home.
Yeah,
when we stopped at a light, the car next to us had a little poodle, and Sammy went crazy. I don't like her in my lap. I have a dog seatbelt in the back, but Sierra cannot be next to Sammy. It's like 2 kids, right? Sierra will bite her. She's temperamental.
She only puts up with it for so long.
So our only choice is to put her in the very back, maybe in a cage, or hold her, which I don't like either of those choices.
Yeah.
But Sierra, her life expectancy was coming to an end, is what they told us 2 years ago, that she had about 2 years left. So we thought there'd be a good 2-year transition, introducing our puppy for the first 2 years, and Sierra, having all the job with a new puppy with the job of a senior dog. And I don't know, I think the puppy's harder than the senior.
Well, Sierra, I give her stuff to keep her going, and so I give her MCT oil, which is good for her brain, and then also I give her glucosamine and chondroitin, which is good for her hips and joints, and she seems to do well. When I forget to give her the glucosamine and chondroitin, she drags. And the MCT oil, if I forget that, then all she wants to do is sleep. And, so I'm just amazed that these small changes can bring back somewhat of the puppy in her, or the adult dog. So we'll see how long. I've come to grips with that at some point. She's just gonna have to go. And she knows that too. I mean, what a lot of veterinarians say is that, the dog knows when it's time, and the dog is just waiting for you to know when it's time. So, I mean, she's had a great life. And so I'm just overall amazed at how she keeps pulling along, and how she keeps walking, and enjoys it.
Yes, so this Thanksgiving is different because Steve only has that day off. We are staying home and going to our kids' house. Our kids live 10 minutes away. Normally, we go to North Carolina and see my 7 siblings, so I'm a little bit sad about that. We see them, their spouses, their kids. It's usually 30 people. This year, just be, like 6 of us or something, small group. So I do want to know, write in the comments, if you've lost any family members over politics, if your Thanksgiving is different. And I feel like everything's changed in the last year, even though we've gone through so many difficult times in our life with job losses, moves, our parents' deaths, cousins now dying in their 60s, which is tough. I feel like the last year has been one of the most challenging.
Yeah, so just put in the comments what's your thoughts and feelings are for this Thanksgiving. And we should all be thankful. We all must have something that we're thankful for. You know, I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I'm thankful for Sue. You know, I'm thankful for the 34 years that we have spent together so far. So, I mean, you can always find something.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, there's really lots.
Well, I don't mean it like.
I mean, there's so
like
much.
I'm digging.
I mean, of course, I'm thankful for Steve. He got this job that is a physical job just so I could have health insurance. That's what a husband, right?
But think about it. You know, at my age, you don't want to just be sitting around. You do want to be active, and yes, we could be active even if I wasn't working. But this job is more of a workout every day for 8 hours. And so it's the kind of thing where you're getting paid actually to work out. And the people are very nice. And so I don't look at it really as a job. I look at it more so as I go to the gym.
We're so thankful for that. We're both pretty healthy. We do have some issues, but they're manageable. So overall, we are pretty healthy. We have plenty of food. I mean, it is outrageous. It does take a big chunk of our budget these days. We don't get to travel because we chose to eat instead of travel. But luckily, because he got this job, our health insurance is affordable. Whereas if he didn't get the job, it would be pretty much unaffordable. We feel blessed he got the job because we see thousands are being laid off every day, and it's just rough out there. It's rough. So we feel for you this Thanksgiving. We hope that you're able to find something you're thankful for, and seeing family and friends, and if you're alone, do something for yourself. Have a special food that you don't normally have, or do an activity that you don't normally do, or
get out there and
Yeah.
volunteer at a food bank. You know, I mean, that's always fulfilling, where you can help others to eat and have somewhat of a Thanksgiving.
We've never actually volunteered at a food bank. We've volunteered at other places, not actually on the holidays. I've always volunteered my whole life. The last place I was volunteering at was Cards of Compassion, and the person who started that said that she has health issues and is unable to continue doing it at this point. Somebody may take it over. But it's ironic, every time I've been trying to volunteer, they keep rejecting us. So Steve and I tried to volunteer at the senior center. They didn't want us. At schools, they didn't want me. They're real rigid in schools today. And so I don't know what's going on. For whatever reason, a lot of places don't want volunteers. So it's been more challenging to find volunteer opportunities. I guess YouTube is kind of like volunteering because we do it for free. We make no money. And we hope that we're spreading joy and cheer as we're trying to age joyfully. And it does get more and more challenging as you age.
Right, it sure does. So just keep in mind, have a great Thanksgiving.
Comment what you'd like to see us do videos on. We do run out of ideas as we've done so many videos. But I do have a few more ideas of videos to make. And they do take a lot of time because I research a lot of things. I don't just put out facts. I like to have some basis or source. Mm-hmm. So, of course, today I do have a hard time trusting almost anybody. You don't know what is true. So I do look at multiple sources, plus my own life experiences. So I get a lot of information from that. So I have a few ideas in my head. We're trying to declutter, which is very time consuming, trying to list things for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm stood up more often than I actually sell the items. Trying to just do that, straighten up the house, declutter, and just things like that. So we're going to just have a slow Thanksgiving. Steve and I will probably play some games. Our kids don't like games. We love games. That's one thing we did at my sister's house with 30 people. We'd always have a lot of games going. So we'll probably play our own games, our own board games, which...
Well, it'll be nice. It'll be a nice change in Thanksgiving.
And I did make some... I had my grandson, when he came and spent the night with us, we played some educational games that I made when I was teaching in schools. They were a little advanced. He's only in kindergarten. But he likes games too, so I'm thinking about taking a few over there and having the adults play the games with him. But normally we would walk through the neighborhood, but it's going to be dark since we're going to dinner now instead of lunch. So that's another change. But there's things to look forward to. We just watched that Netflix series. What was that? The Monster in Me? Was that the name of it?
The Beast.
The Beast Within, or what was it?
Something like that.
I don't remember. It's #1. You can find it easily. #1, very interesting. We binged that show and went through the whole thing in a couple of nights. That was a good show. So there's things. We don't know how lucky we are that you don't have to go to the movie theater and see these things. You could see things in your own home. You don't have to leave your home, which is probably the bad thing about today's. You don't have to interact with people. You don't have to leave to go shopping, to watch movies, to even exercise. I love Improved Health on YouTube. She is my absolute favorite. So you don't have to leave the house, which is probably one of our downfalls, is why people are so divided, is that we don't have to interact with people.
Oh, that's true. Very true. So have a happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget, comment, subscribe, hit notifications, and like.
Until we see you again.
Take it easy. Beautiful day, beautiful November day, close to Thanksgiving. Look at this. Look at the stream behind us, the trees, the bridge. It's all so beautiful. Come out, have a walk, take a deep breath. Holidays are upon us.